Good day, everyone. In this lesson, you will be able to learn the parts of a sentence. Before we begin our lesson, I would like you to spell first the following words. Spell chair. It's Chair. Chair. Kindly repeat it again. Very good. Next word is funny. 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 Read it again. Next word is flower. 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 Spell it again. Next, we have computer. 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 Spell it again. Very good. Our next word is cake. 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 Spell it again. Our next word is seed. 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 And our new word today is neck. 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 Spell it again. Next word is pick. Pick. It's Pick. Pick. Spell it again. Very good. And our last word for today is market. 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 Spell it again. Well done, kids. Now let's continue our lesson. Before we proceed with our new lesson, let's have first a review of our past lesson. I would like you to write S if the group of words is a sentence and NS if it is non-sentence. For number one, my cat likes to get a nap. My cat likes to get a nap. Is it S for sentence or NS for non-sentence? If your answer is S, you got it right. Next, a green cap. A green cap. Is it NS or S? If your answer is NS, well done. Next, a fan. A fan. If your answer is NS, very good. Our next group of words, can you find it in the box? Can you find it in the box? If your answer is S, it is correct. For our last number, we have under the sea. Under the sea. If your answer is NS, you got it right. Well done, kids. So, in this lesson, you are expected to recognize the parts of the sentence. In our previous lesson about sentence and non-sentence, we already discussed, or I already discussed to you, some parts of the sentence. So, in this lesson, we will study again the parts of a sentence. To begin with, what is a sentence? Sentence, a group of words that expresses a complete thought. Example, the dog runs. So in our lesson before, I already explained to you that a sentence has a complete thought. Kumpleto ang ipinapahayag. Kumpleto ang sinasabi tungkol sa pinag-uusapan. A sentence begins with a capital letter, just like this one, the. It begins with the capital letter T. And it also has a subject. So when we say subject, ito yung pinag-uusapan. It also has a verb, just like this one. The dog runs. The verb here is runs. Ang aso daw ay tumakbo. And it also has a punctuation. So the punctuation that we use here is period. In our lesson in Mother Tongue and Filipino, punctuation ay bantas. So if you still remember, we have tuldok, tandang pananong, and tandang padamdam. So here we use tuldok or period because ito ay pangungusap na nagsasalaysay or telling sentence. A sentence is made of two parts. We have the subject and the predicate. What is a subject? A subject tells what is the sentence all about or the topic of the sentence. So pag sinabi nating subject, ito yung pinag-uusapan sa isang pangungusap. Maria went to the market. This is our example sentence. Si Maria daw ay nagpunta sa palengke. So, who do you think is the subject? O sino ba ang pinag-uusapan dito? Very good. So, Maria is the subject. Si Maria ang pinag-uusapan sa ating pangungusap. Well, the second part of the sentence is what we call the predicate. The predicate tells something about the subject and contains the verb. So in our example earlier, Maria went to the market. Our verb here is went. And the predicate is went to the market. If our sentence has a verb, so it includes in our predicate. But remember, kids, not all the sentence has verb, but most of the sentence has its verbs. So what is verb? Ito yung kilos, salitang kilos, kung ano yung ginawa nung subject natin. So kadalasan sa mga pangungusap ay may verb, pero hindi lahat ng ating sentence ay may verb. Example dun sa ating review. That is a question. So there is sometimes most of the question has no verb. Example, what is your name? Okay. So not all the sentence have verb, but marami sa mga pangungusap ay may verb. Okay? But let's focus first on this one. Okay? So for you to identify the predicate of the sentence, you have to look first on the verb, then the following words are included in the predicate. O hanapin muna yung salitang kilos. O no, yung nagsasabi kung ano ba ang ginagawa nung ating pinag-uusapan. So kapag nakita nyo yung kilos, kagaya nitong went, nagpunta, yun yung ginawa ng ating pinag-uusapan na si Maria. So si Maria yung subject o pinag-uusapan at ano ba ang ginawa ni Maria? So siya ay nagpunta sa palengke or Maria went to the market. That's why went to the market is our predicate. In this example, the dog plays the ball. Oh, who is this sentence all about? Sino ba ang pinag-uusapan sa pangungusap na ito? Very good. The dog. What did it do? Ano daw ang ginawa ng aso? Yan. Plays the ball. The dog plays the ball. If the answer in these two questions are found in the group of words, the group of words are complete. Therefore, it is a sentence. Kapag po ang dalawang tanong na ito ay masasagot dun sa ating sentence, yan, tungkol kanino o saan ang ating pangungusap, that is the subject, at ano ang sinabi dun sa ating subject. Ano ba ang ginawa ng subject o inilarawan ba ang ating subject? Paano ito inilarawan? Kapag nasagot yung mga dalawang tanong na ito, meaning kumpleto yung sinasabi dun sa grupo ng mga salita. Kapag kumpleto ang sinasabi, ito ay sentence. Pero kapag kulang, kung subject lang, non-sentence yun. Kung predicate lang, non-sentence yun. So again, the dog is our subject, plays is our verb, and plays the ball is our predicate. Another example. You clean the room. You is the subject. Ito ang tinutukoy sa pangusap. Siya. Yan. Next, clean is our verb. And clean the room is our predicate. So, hanapin nyo muna yung verb. Okay? Then, kapag nakita nyo, ano ba yung ginawa? Ano? Yung verb kasi ang nagsasabi kung anong ginawa. It tells what the subject did or do. Okay, so, pagka nakita nyo na yung verb, yung kasunod na mga salita ay predicate. At kung ano o sino ang pinag-uusapan, ito ang subject. Let's recall again what are the other parts of the sentence. In this example, Carlos sweeps the floor. The capital letter is C. Remember, the beginning of a sentence starts with a capital letter just like in Filipino and mother tongue. Ang unang letra ng pangungusap ay kailangang nagsisimula sa malaking letra or capital letter. And we have the subject. Carlo is the subject. Si Carlo ang pinag-uusapan. Ano ang ginawa ni Carlo? Sweeps. Yan. And ano ang punctuation natin? That is a period. It can be a question mark or an exclamation point. In this example, the birds sing at the tree. The letter T in the word the starts with a capital letter. or the big letter. Birds, this is our subject. Sila yung pinag-uusapan. Sing is our verb. And our punctuation here is period. So this is the parts of a sentence. So the sentence must begin with a capital letter and it must have a punctuation. It must have a subject. Okay? So sometimes there is no verb, but the predicate must tell something about the subject. No, ang predicate ay magsasabi ng something na maglalarawan o something na ginagawa ng subject. Okay? So let's have an activity or exercise. Find a predicate that will complete the given subject. The children blank. Is it bark inside the house? Bumatok sa loob ng bahay? Play in the garden, naglaro sa garden, sing in the tree. Which do you think is the right group of words that will complete our sentence? If your answer is play in the garden, you are correct. The children play in the garden. The children is our subject and play in the garden is our predicate. Next, my family pray in the church, play in the church, sleep in the church. Which do you think is the best answer? Pray means nagdadasal. Play means naglalaro. And sleep means natutulog sa church o simbahan. So, what the family must do in the church? If your answer is pray in church, you are correct. My family pray in the church. So, my family is the subject. Pray in the church is the predicate. Ito ang nagsasabi kung ano ang ginawa ng pamilya. At ang pamilya ang pinag-uusapan. We are blank. Listening to our teacher, yelling our teacher, teaching our teacher. Kami ay nakikinig sa aming guro, sinisigawan ang aming guro, tinuturuan ang aming guro. Which do you think is the right word or group of words? If your answer is listening to our teacher, you are correct. So we are listening to our teacher. Kami ay nakikinig sa aming guro. We are, ito yung pinag-uusapan, sila daw. And what they are doing, they are listening to their teacher. Ito yung predicate natin. Next, the elephant blank walks fast, naglalakad ng mabilis, walk slowly, or run fast. Well, what do you think the elephant will do? Yes, if your answer is walk slowly, you are correct. Of course, the elephant cannot walk fast and cannot run fast because his body is so heavy. Mabigat masyado ang katawan ng elephant. That's why mabagal lang silang maglakad. They walk slowly. Okay, so the elephant walks slowly. The elephant is the subject. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. And walk slowly is our predicate. Next, I am blank. Watering the plants, stinging the plants, running the plants. Which do you think is the right predicate? If your answer is watering the plants, you are correct. I am watering the plants. I am is the subject. Ako ay nagdidilig ng halaman. So anong ginagawa ko daw? Nagdidilig ng halaman. That is our predicate. Now tell if the underlined word or words is a subject or a predicate. Sarah sings very well. Which do you think is the correct answer in the underlined words? Is it subject or predicate? Sings very well. Is it subject or predicate? If your answer is predicate, you are correct. Next, the kids play happily. The kids play happily. The kids, is it a subject or a predicate? If your answer is subject, you are B. Waters the plant yesterday every day. C. Waters the plants every day. Dinidiligan daw niya ang halaman niya araw-araw. So what do you think is the word she? Is it a subject or a predicate? If your answer is subject, you are correct. She is the subject. Subject, siya ay nagdidilig ng halaman araw. Next, Anne and Lisa went outside. Si Anne at Lisa daw ay lumabas. So, went outside. Is it a subject or a predicate? If your answer is predicate, that is correct. Next, the butterfly sipped the nectar of the flowers. The butterfly sipped the nectar of the flowers. So, yung mga paru-paro daw, yan, sinisip-sip nila yung nectar ng mga bulaklak. Yan. If you still remember, we already have this. Nectar means ito yung kinakain ng mga butterflies. So, nakukuha ito sa flower. So, the butterflies. Butterflies, is it a subject or a predicate? Yes, if your answer is subject, you are correct. Remember, children, a sentence starts with a capital letter. So if it is non-sentence, hindi ito mag-uumpisa sa capital letter. A sentence has a subject, verb, and it ends with a punctuation. But remember, not all the sentence has a verb. It also has two parts, the subject and the predicate. Now, for our activity, last activity, I would like you to identify if the underlined word or words is a subject or a predicate. You can get a paper and answer this in your notebook or on your notebook. Okay? This is our number one sentence. Ron is playing football. Ron is playing football. Is playing football, what do you think? Is it a subject or a predicate? Next, we have number two. They swim in the river. They swim in the river. Swim in the river, is it a subject or a predicate? Next, number three. Rian washes the dishes. Rian washes the dishes. Rian, is it a subject or a predicate? Okay, so if you're not done, pwede nyo i-post tong video so that you can answer this parts of the sentence. Next, for our number 4 and 5. Number 4, Mrs. Raton teaches mathematics. Mrs. Raton teaches mathematics. So the underlined words here, Mrs. Raton. Mrs. Raton. Is it a subject or a predicate? Next, we have number 5, Lester and Lance enjoy learning. Lester and Lance enjoy learning. Enjoy learning. Is it a subject or a predicate? Okay. That would be all for our lesson. Thank you so much for listening.